Hi, my name's Eric, and as you can see, I'm a bee, which means I have what we bees refer to as mad skills. I got the flying, the stinging, the honey making, and even if I do say so myself, I look pretty good in stripes. This is the story of a boy called Abass. He didn't have any skills, couldn't read, couldn't write, couldn't even fly. So, where did it all go wrong for him? After all you guys have skills, don't you? They're not as mad as my skills, but you can play football, or do ballet, or skateboard, or whatever it is you humans do. But Abass's life wasn't much like yours. He was from a country called Sierra Leone, and the whole time he was a child, there was a civil war going on. Because neither of the armies had many soldiers, they wanted children to fight on their side. Abass didn't want to become a soldier, so he hid. But the soldiers didn't give up that easily, so Abass ran away to the forest. He stayed there for 8 years. Like lots of kids in Sierra Leone, he never went to school. I know that sounds pretty cool, but think about it. He never learnt to read or write, he couldn't add up a shopping bill or sign his name. Then one day, the war came to an end. Abass could go home. He was well chuffed. But what was he supposed to do now? Like lots of people in Sierra Leone, because of the war, he had no education and no useful skills. He couldn't earn any money to feed himself. If he got sick, he couldn't pay for medicine. What he needed was someone to sort him out with some of the skills he'd missed out on while he was hiding. That's when he met Jane, a girl from the UK. Jane worked for VSO, a charity that sends volunteers to help people in poor countries. Jane was helping people learn to be beekeepers. Now, Abass keeps bees for a living. He sells the honey they make, which gives him enough money to take care of himself and his family. Because Jane shared her skills with Abass, he can make a better life for himself and help other people in his village. He can pay for the doctor. His sister can afford to go to school. He can even show other people in the village how to keep bees. So the question is, what skills do you have? Are you the Queen of Karate? Or a star of the stage? And more importantly, are you up for the challenge of teaching your skill to someone else? Now's your chance to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, allow me to introduce a grand new challenge. It's your chance to help people the same way VSO volunteers like Jane do, by sharing your skills. And who will you be passing on your skills to? The same people who normally teach you. That's why we're calling it Teachers Got Talent. Here's how it works. First, think of something you could teach your teacher. Then, everybody votes to decide which teacher has to learn which skill from their students. Each vote costs £1. Then comes the best bit. You get to watch your teacher perform the skill you've taught them. It'll be classic! All the money you raise will help VSO send volunteers, like Jane, to help poor people, like Abass, learn new skills. So, get your thinking caps on. How are you gonna fight poverty?